Hey movie fans, Demetri Panos here with another movie review for you. The definition of Coda. It's A concluding musical section that is formally distinct from the main structure. B, child of deaf adult. C, a pitch-perfect feel-good movie that'll have you singing with tears of joy. I didn't realize how much I needed a feel-good movie until I watched Coda. It's based off a French film, The Bellier Family. Coda follows Gloucester teen Ruby Rossi. She's the only hearing member of her family. Ruby is a fisherwoman in the morning and student by day. She not only helps her family navigate the North Shore waters for fish, she helps translate and negotiates the price of the day's haul. And if navigating the Gloucester Ocean is rough, traversing the high school halls proves even choppier than the Atlantic Sea. Under the noblest reasons, following her high school crush, Ruby joins choir. Thing of it is, Ruby has been singing most of her life, but never in front of anyone who could actually hear her. She turns out to be quite good. With the help of her choir teacher, she begins her dream of getting into Berklee College of Music in Boston. This comes in direct conflict with her family's ambition of starting a new fishing business. They believed Ruby would be there to lend her voice in a much different way. From the start, Coda proves to be as fresh as an ocean spray as a coming-of-age story. It's a movie about family that demonstrates, no matter the situation or disposition, a parent's love and concern are always the same, providing love, support, and wanting the best for their children. It's part of what makes Coda so exceptional. As writer-director Sian Heder flawlessly conveys sympathy without the sappy, Coda isn't a movie about the hardships of being deaf, it's about the courage, finding self-worth, and finding one's true voice. To use a music reference, Sian gets the emotional beats out of the storyline, and she's able to avoid obvious choices and deliver the unexpected. A wonderful example, and I promise not to spoil the plot, I'm just focusing on the process of a scene. So, it's the high school recital, and Ruby is making her big debut. Her family is in the audience. They appear lost in the crowd as the performances go on. When Ruby takes the stage and begins singing, as the viewer, you hear how good she is, and the obvious thing she might do to draw her parents in is to sign her lyrics. But Sian doesn't do that. She does something even better. She cuts out the sound completely, showing the concert from her family's perspective. Her mother, father, and brother begin to look around the audience and see they're all smiling and bopping their heads to Ruby's tempos. They begin to get into the rhythm of it all themselves, and at that point, they get it. The scene delivers an extraordinarily touching Coda. As Ruby, Amelia Jones shines. Her fresh voice and performance captures your attention, affection, and heart. Amelia must not only sing, but sign. See, the actors playing her family really are deaf. The connection amongst them is real. It's natural. To watch this family dynamic and how they communicate with one another and those around them is special and sometimes even hilarious. Sian never panders. Her storytelling draws true emotion. It helps when the supporting cast is quite amazing. It's wonderful to see Academy Award winner Marlene Matlin as the matriarch. She provides a gravitas to the movie. The rest of the family need be shouted out too. Troy Kotsur as Frank Rossi, the dad, and Big Brother, played by Daniel Durant. They round out this family dynamic. You might believe you're watching a documentary because their harmony is so real. Another performance worth mentioning is Eugenio Derbez. Mexico City superstar plays Ruby's music teacher / mentor. It's his next best role since instructions not included. He continues to flex his talent muscles, proving he can endure the Hollywood hustle. Coda is not your perfunctory crowd pleaser. It earns every laugh. It deserves every tear of joy. The movie never cheats its characters, their emotions, and motivations. It demonstrates the power of music can transcend the senses and still be felt an illicit sensation. So I'm here singing my praises from the rooftops. I give Coda the high five, which is excellent. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. I'll have some more reviews coming up in the coming days and weeks. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Demetri Panos and same handle for Instagram at Demetri Panos. Thank you again for tuning in. See you soon.